A couple months ago, I've been invited to the roof gallery, have no idea what to expect, but I know a lot of you guys are curious what's inside. You've probably seen some clips by Roofs by Don. They're the organizers. I decided not to comment, not to give my take on it. I just want to show it to you, and I want you to comment, what do you think? Let's go. What's up, my man?
Everything's going good. How about you? So in the roof gallery, everything is done by contractors. So we have from our artwork to our millwork, everything's done by roofing contractors. We have our designer shingle right here, which is the Da Vinci slate shingle, the synthetic slate. This color right here is the aged cedar. We'll move on to this side over here, which is the office where we have appointments, things like that. But we like to keep it artsy in the gallery. So we also have our new synthetic stone age. So on this, we have a portrait that shows hieroglyphics inspired drawings on the designer Da Vinci synthetic slate shingle. And this is done by Yakira Wilson, which is another roofing contractor. Then we have right here for the roofs going up, another roofing inspired portrait. With this, we have Roofs by Don, we got Dan DeMansion, as you'll see, and we got Victory Shingles. Roofs going up every single day. Then you guys can come on this side. So over here we have our customer experience room. This is where customers are able to come in. They're able to see different kinds of shingles. Usually with contractors, they show them their preferred shingle that they have. So if they're a master elite, they're just gonna show their GAF and just show different colors. What we like to do is we like to show the different brands. So GAF, we have Owens Corning, we have ICO, we have Certainteed, and then we have some other designers as well, like the EuroShield. And then we also have the Da Vinci. Of course, we like to show homeowners what we do and how we stay safe. So we also have the Cougar Paws. This is the Roofs by Don Cougar Paws right here. And then we got the hammer, break-in case inspection. And then we also got the designers. So we like to give homeowners a upscale experience. So when they can come in here, as opposed to at their dinner table, they sit down. We have where they can put their personal house on the screen and the color of the roof actually changes. We have different designer brands that we show them. And then as far as for the standard architectural, in order to show them the brand and have them be able to pick which one they prefer, we show them the leading shingle, which should be the industry one, the one that's everywhere in all stores. And then we show them the ones that we like to push. The one that we like to be preferred is the ICO Dynasty shingle because it has the Armor Zone nail line. But we let them decide. So for you, we like to give you the tour at the roof gallery. We handle everything in white glove care, so you gotta put on the white gloves.
Okay. Why they're so small? Babies.
So especially today, since we're doing a social media workshop, you know, we're showing people how to go viral. We actually, at the roof gallery, one of our events, it was a Black History Month event. We did Shingle Wars. And one of the videos on the tug test, we call it the tug test just to give it a different name. You know, but one of our videos actually went over 1 million views already, you know, in the roof gallery. So that's something that's real cool. So if you could do the honors. So first we're gonna do competitor G. Try to.
You wanna do it, my man?
It emulates wind. So when wind goes underneath the shingle, it goes underneath, it starts flapping, and then eventually it pulls off. So as far as architectural shingles, they're supposed to go for up to 120 miles per hour.
How much force is that?
How much force? That's actually a good question. I don't know the actual force, but because we have the expert here, can I get some roofing insight?
I don't know. Well, we measured it like in pounds, PSIs. So we have a tool.
That's actually a great question. I know I've seen that too. So the next time we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the machine too. So ready? Give it a good pull. Act like you worked out in the gym. 1, 2, 3. Pull up, up. There we go. There we go. How was that? Was that pretty simple? It's kind of simple. That's kind of like a tropical storm, you say? Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on the ICO Dynasty. This is the one that we like to recommend to our homeowners just because it has the nail line. And pull. Pull. Don't look weak out here. Okay. There we go. Now, how was that in comparison?
If you had to guess, what was the lift? How many
so
pounds?
The first one was about 20, and then the second one was probably about 75.
75?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's the main difference. So what we like to do is, this is an architectural shingle, just like what you see on every roof. But as far as homeowners, they don't actually know the brands as far as the difference. So when we give them the interactive experience, now they're able to make a decision on their own and see which one that they would prefer to put on their roof. And then we can talk about the fancy colors and things like that. We are sponsors of the Atlanta Hawks. So you got to stand right here on this side before you throw it away. Stand right here. I have to block you. And you got to give it a shot. There you go. Same thing. You got to stay behind the line. And you got to give it a shot. You're one for two. There we go. There we go. Next thing is the Burberry Dawn. So we got the Burberry Dawn. You see me doing a roof inspection right here, showing the hail. What this is last year on March 17th, we had a event with Burberry at the Lenox Mall in Atlanta. It was the first event with the construction industry mixing in with the luxury fashion line. It was the construction of the Burberry trench coat. What's cool about that is the trench coats, the actual ribbing or strap around it was made for grenades. So it's actually made for war. So that's something that's real cool. Also right here, we got the Every Shingle Day, Roofs by Dawn.
Hey, roofie bitches all liars. We don't need no water, let them burn. When they ever gonna pay me what I earn? Let's talk about this roof, free inspection, show the proof. Hey, insurance paid, now it's new. With a head damage to it, let me show you how I do.
So we got the plaque right there. We have the roofing anthem, getting paid. We building roofs, I'm sucking every single day. Which leads us to right here, which is our media room, where we have our Every Single Day reality show that's going on. We also do a roofing podcast in here where we have events, and we also do customer testimonials. So you put them into the action and make them feel like family. Then you guys can come in here. So we have our museum room over here. We got our GAF roof on the wall. So that's similar to their roof in a box where they have all the layers of the roof in a box, but we have it on the wall displayed. We also have our, if you can see over there, the Roof Hustlers. On our first event, we inducted Deshaun Bryant of Roof Hustlers into the Roof Gallery Hall of Fame. So you can see his bow tie over there. And we also have Dan the Mansion with his G4S Goats for Sales chain. What that is every salesperson that does over $1 million in sales, they get a G4S chain. On this side right here, we have our John the Roof Pro section where he has his discontinued shingles. So we inducted him into the Hall of Fame as well. And then we have our damaged shingles, just so homeowners, contractors, if they're new, they can know what they're looking for when they're on the roof. Then on this side, we have our Business 411 roofing history. We're gonna have to have Dimitri come over here with the magnifying glasses. So you gotta get your 5 seconds of roofing history with Business 411. There you go. Okay, so what did you learn? Just joking. So with the Business 411, we do have a bigger version of this as far as for the book, where it gives a extensive history as far as for roofing. We also inducted for the Rich Pro, we had Brandon Strotter, the inventor and owner of the Rich Pro. We inducted him into the roof gallery, and when we did an OSHA training event, we actually had him come and show people how to use the Rich Pro effectively. Then we got our door-to-door experts. So door-to-door experts and Sam Taggart, they have a event called D2DCon, where if you're in the roofing industry and you're able to do $2.5 million in sales or more, you're able to get a Golden Door Award. So this is the biggest Golden Door that you guys will see. And this is for aspiring roofers when they're practicing as far as to get that Golden Door. So go ahead, give it a knock. No soliciting. I got him. All right, so let's go over here. So over here, where we're not playing music, this is our Hail Trace station, where we have Hail Trace is an app that we use as far as to find the storms in the area. It's ran by a team of 5 meteorologists that finds the hail areas. When we have homeowners and things come in, they can put in their address. If they can see exactly when their home was affected by storms. If it's within the time frame, which is 2 years in Georgia, then we'll be able to help them. Over here we have our virtual reality, which is with SVG. And that way, contractors, new homeowners, they can be able to virtual reality and do their first roof inspection. And then we got the pitch gauge. We got the pitch gauge station over here. As far as for other measuring apps, I don't think that they measure up. So we have Abraham Ventura. He's actually the inventor of the pitch gauge. He made it when he was doing roofing as well, so he's a contractor as well, and one of his colleagues actually fell off the roof, and I think that they died. So obviously he wanted to find a safer way as far as measuring roofs. So he came up with the pitch gauge where we're able to do roof measurements. You also have it on the phone where you're able to just look at the house and get the actual measurements. And we actually have the owner right here, Abraham. Hey, you got the nice, we gotta do it the nice pose. There we go. So you gotta freeze pose that one. And then where we're gonna have kids workshops, soon you're also gonna be able to measure your own house, measure House of Mars, and measure the White House. That'll be free. And then last but not least, we got the pitch hopper. Again, just keeping roofers and contractors safe. And we have this on here, again, just showing everyone what we actually use in the field and the products that's actually effective. And then last but not least, we're gonna take you to the back. This is where we have our mini warehouse. So with Roofs by Don, we do have a lot of affiliates that we work with and a lot of partners. So we have our pitch hoppers that you can get at a discounted price, just mentioned Roofs by Don. We got our Rich Pros. We got Royal Oak nails. We got Cougar paws in all sizes. We also, we mess with big time. That's for the best damn roofers. So we got the prime grip tools as well. We got the, as far as for the magnetic nail sweep as well. And we also got lockjaw ladder grips. And we got the catch-alls. So anything that you need as far as all of those items, just mention Roofs by Don and you'll be able to get a discounted price. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, we're not necessarily a substitute for a distribution company. We don't sell shingles, but we do have roofing items for the average salesperson, including chalk. So I'm sure distribution don't have chalk, right? But we need that. And then we got the Dan the Mansion nails. So Dan the Mansion, he's one of the founders of Roofs by Don. So we like to brand everything. We like branding. We feel like it's something big. We learned that from people like Roofing Insight. So we got the Dan the Mansion supply nails. Then last but not least, to finish it off, again, we are sponsors of the Atlanta Hawks. So we got to finish it off with a quick one-on-one. So it's 1st and 10, right? When you score, you get 2 points and he gets -2 points. You're gonna come on the visitor section. Ready? And go. Okay, okay. Oh man. Can't let you beat me now. I'm giving you points. There we go. I had to give you the, you know, since he came in the first time, had to make him win. But the next time, we're gonna be a little bit more tougher. What's up, man? Yeah, so that's the conclusion as far as for the tour. Then we're gonna get to the good stuff very shortly.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
That was probably the shortest trip to museum ever. I'm not gonna comment, I'm not gonna share my thoughts. I want you to comment. What do you think about the tour? What do you think about the roof gallery or roofing museum? Comment away.